Insta360 FLOW is known for its tracking ability. It certainly has one of the best tracking among all other smartphone gimbals on the market, but that's not everything. It can do a lot more. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks to get the most out of this tool. This video is sponsored by Epidemic Sound. Ahoy, this is Zdenka. If you are into photography and video, consider subscribing. Insta360 FLOW is the only gimbal on the market which has interactive full 360 panorama. So I'm going to create an establishing shot right here in this location. Let me show you how this is done. I'm in a panorama mode. I have reversed the clamp and moved the smartphone into the position shown on the screen. All I had to do now is place the gimbal on the ground and press start. There will be a countdown where I can position myself in the spot I would like to, and I can start filming. Panorama is finished, so here I am in the app, and this is what you are going to get. It's full 360 degrees panorama. Right beside edit, you will find animate option, so you can choose whichever you prefer for your edit. First one is just regular pan. The other one will create something more dramatic. You can choose one of these options, or you can do them manually in Insta360 Studio on your desktop or laptop. I'm in the Insta360 app, and if you will be filming in 4K 24 frames per second, or 25 frames per second, or even 30 frames per second, you will be able to select one of the pre-designed filters. However, my choice is to film in 4K 60 frames per second. So in this frame rate, if you can see at the top, all the icons are disabled. I'm not able to change filter, so I have to film in default look. If I was going to film in 24 frames per second, now I could film in any of these filters, which would give my video already a certain look. But again, I will disable this because my preferred rate will be 60 frames per second, so I can slow down the footage if I need to. I'm going to do first shot here, but first I'm going to pull out a little bit the elbow here and turn it towards me, which is the filming position. Many of you are asking me if it's possible to attach a filter to the smartphone with this gimbal, because this gimbal doesn't have a very big payload. Well, you certainly can. I chose to go with this very lightweight filter. This one is a CPL filter, and I'm filming actually with iPhone 14 Pro. I'm going to show you what it does. If I was filming the whole day in automatic mode, and I only wanted it to make sure that the water stands out, I don't want to see much of a reflection in the water, this is what I would be using. So here's a shot before, and here is a shot with CPL filter. If I was filming in manual mode, I would definitely need a VND filter, which is this one, and this one is also very lightweight. So let me show you what it does if you are not going to be filming in manual mode. And now notice the motion blur if you are going to slow down the shutter speed. By the way, if you would like to learn about frame rates, I have a video on that. I'm gonna link it below in the video description. I'm at the spot where I see a perfect opportunity for a very dynamic shot. I selected pan follow mode because I don't want the tilt to go up and down. I don't want any camera movement up and down. I want it to stay at the same level, because once I frame the shot for the horizon, it needs to stay that way. All I'm going to be doing is moving from the side to side. This bridge behind me offers a very wide variety of shots. It's a true playground for me. So I'm going to do a very low shot to the ground. I extended the selfie stick all the way down, and I made sure that the elbow is no more tilted, and I simply just turn it down. When it comes to centered medium shots, you want to tilt the elbow all the way again, so you have very comfortable position. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Insta360 FLOW has amazing tracking. The bonus is that you can actually reposition yourself. You don't have to be always tracked right in a center. Now I'm going to show you a shot where I just use a default tracking, where I am literally in the center of the frame. And now I'm going to show you how I reposition myself with the help of a joystick a little bit to the side to make sure that when I come to the railing, there is an open space in front of me in the direction I'm looking. How do you like the music and sound effects in this video? In fact, all of my videos on the channel. A few days ago, I received a copyright claim. Not a strike, it doesn't affect my channel. On one of the first videos I ever made on the channel, that was 4 years ago. In that video, all the music was used, surprisingly, from YouTube Music Library, which is royalty-free music. It was a bit of a shock to me. I cannot tell you how happy I am that 3.5 years ago I decided to join Epidemic Sound, and I'm using their music exclusively ever since. With them, you will avoid all copyright claims. Their website and app is well organized, everything is easy to find, new music and sound effects are added all the time. You can download full songs or just stems, just drums or melody, you name it. You'll find a link to get a free 30-day trial below the video in the video description. Thank you very much Epidemic Sound for making this video possible. When you're filming with Insta360 FLOW and Insta360 app, whenever you can, use tracking. If you have a large object which will be always visual and you will have no other objects in a way, then you can move around in all kinds of directions. It will be way easier to get the shots. The next shot I'm going to perform will be walking straight forward with the ultra-wide angle lens. There is not an object at the end which I could track, so I will need to help myself by using lock mode on the gimbal. And lock mode on the gimbal on this one is if you press the trigger and hold. Now I will be in a lock position. So I'm going to flip the gimbal upside down and I'm just gonna go forward. Because these objects are sticking out of the water, they allow me to track them. So this shot, I don't have to actually use lock mode. In this shot, I will just track one of the objects and go very low with the angle. But first, I need to bring the exposure down, lock the focus. Now I'm going to track one of them, enable recording, and now I can move in any direction, and the shot will be taken. Another variation of this shot would be going all the way to the back and just lock the frame going forward. I will select the frame I would like to have, press record, press the trigger. Now it is in lock position and I'm just going forward. The view will stay the same. I simply turned around and I'm going to do the same shot, except this time not the ultra-wide angle lens, but standard lens. I'm going to bring the exposure down, press record, frame the shot the way I would like to be, press lock, and just keep walking. Very interesting shot will be here, because I can get as close to the water as possible. Turn the gimbal upside down, and I will select pan follow mode. Now that all the shots are finished, let's add music, sound effects, edit it together, and let's play the final video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked today's video. Don't forget to subscribe for more, leave a comment, and check out one of these next videos. See you in the next one. Ciao, ahoj.